Hey, welcome to Self-Empowered. This is a lively community, and I'm really glad that you decided to join us. So this community is all about self-empowerment. What does that mean? So when we come to a point in our lives where we feel a little bit lost, stuck, or we have this internal contradiction we're dealing with, right? And we can't reconcile that contradiction. In many cases, that comes from a lack of fit between what we're thinking and what we're actually getting in life, right? And so we envision, an ideal life, and that doesn't happen. And it might be for many reasons, right? Maybe our values are not aligning with our behavior. Our thoughts simply are being neglected, and we come to a place where our intellectual fitness, if you will, is it's lacking, just like our physical fitness would if you are not spending enough time walking or running or going to the gym or doing any type of movement and exercise. So sometimes we feel like we're stuck in this place for a long time. Sometimes it's temporary. Some of us might have gone through this a few times. I mean, I'm guessing if you're old enough, if you're, north of 20 years of age, you've probably been experience a couple of, times at least. You feel this sort of, again, this even lack of motivation, right? And that can all come from a misalignment, a contradiction, something it's creating a friction within you, right? And so self-empowerment, so what happens when we have that contradiction, and what happens when we are feeling this way, we begin to adopt a more pessimistic mindset, right? And we begin to look to place the blame on other things outside of ourselves. And that could be people, that could be events or situations or circumstances, right? And what happens when we embrace that type of mindset is that pretty soon we begin to lose our agency. And our agency is nothing more than our ability to think for ourselves, to decide for ourselves, and to take responsibility for, for our behavior in life, right? So one of the things that is, key in self-empowerment is to develop a personal ethics, right? Basically, a set of moral principles that can guide our daily lives in a direction that we think it's appropriate for ourselves, right? And again, that's all perhaps dictated by our values, our beliefs about life, how we would like life to be, not only for ourselves, but for the rest of the world. So in short, anxiety, stress, the feeling of being overwhelmed, multitasking, all those things contribute to disempowering us, right? And that self-empowerment, that power that we have to be able to act for ourselves and think for ourselves begins to erode. And when that happens, again, anxiety, stress can set in. And this group will focus on some of the strategies and techniques and sharing some of the things that have worked or not worked for some people. And just to create a healthy discourse within this group, to be able to apply it in our lives, right? This is by no means a form of therapy. I am not a trained medically. I'm not a doctor or a therapist or anything like that. My background is in both martial arts, philosophy, and I am a health coach, I guess, in general. And last 10 years, I've been working with clients to be able to manage and sustain healthy habits in their lives. And that facilitates a healthy lifestyle, which of course leads to better health, better quality of life, both physically, mentally, and even spiritually. And so this is the idea, right? The idea is to take the power back, make sure that we have enough tools, and that we keep the conversation going so that we feel like we're supported, we're supporting one another, but also we feel like there's a direction, right? And we can kind of follow that direction. I'm going to be doing a training in this group next week, and so you are welcome to join. In fact, I encourage you to join because this training is based on my method of, self-empowerment, intellectual fitness. And it's a very simple thing to do. It's basically a practice that you can incorporate into your life, into your daily routine. It doesn't take too long, but it might be the key to that feeling of missing something. Like there's a piece that's missing for you to complete the puzzle. So I'm super happy you're here. I really look forward to getting to know you. Reading your comments, being able to participate in this community during the trainings and live sessions, and let's just make it fun and something that we can all look forward to. So I'll see you soon. And again, welcome to